Nate Davis has ticked off a lot of the Chicago Bears fans, and it looks like the organization as well. But it's gonna be some interesting things coming up on the horizon for the Chicago Bears. So the question for today is: should the Bears cut their losses with Nate Davis? We're gonna explain. And you also know we're gonna get into the mailbag on today's episode as well. But y'all already know before we get into it, you gotta hear the music first.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. For our people that's joining us for the first time, welcome in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And our family members that's returning, welcome back. Hey, I got my guy C-Dubb with me. What's the word?
What's the word, man? Let's get it, man. We got the week off, man. What's up, man?
For sure. Now, C-Dubb, should the Chicago Bears cut their losses with Nate Davis? There has been frustration built up about this guy. There has been issues with him and his efforts and call for concerns. But I'm going to dive a little bit deeper before you answer, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
I'm asking this question simply because Larry Borum, he was due to come back week 5 off IR. He hasn't returned yet, but when you're attempting to make your return from IR, the organization has 21 days to bring the said player back. So he still has an opportunity to come back. And then we talking about Ryan Bates, who was eligible to return off of IR himself in week 6, opening up his window to return. Now, if these guys are healthy to return, the Chicago Bears will have to make some type of move to bring these guys back until the active roster. With all those things considered, is it time to cut the losses with Nate Davis, bro?
Now, I've been on Nate Davis' ass since training camp, since he was pulling all that veteran shit, like, excuse my language, but that veteran stuff. He thought he had too many years in the league, and he thought he didn't need to practice. He can just jump right into it and be solid. It didn't work out, bro. It comes to the point where the coach is calling you out in post game conferences and press conferences, like sneak dissingly, of course. He was sneak dissing. But he was definitely obvious that he was calling you out. And you just haven't been good. Your reputation is that before you got here, and even last season, that you were one of the best guards in the NFL. You have not lived up to that moniker.
Facts.
And with all the extra crap that you've been doing this season, not trying to get that cohesiveness with a rookie quarterback in the offensive line that is important to this team if they want to go to the places that they want to go, I would say what rhymes with guess. Yes, he needs to be cut.
This man is funny. I'm with you on that. I think it's definitely one of those things that this is just one of those decisions that Ryan Post got to take on the chin and keep it pushing. Nate Davis has not lived up to that bill that we originally thought that he was going to come in and bring to the Chicago Bears. And to be real with you, and you know this, and as well as the gals and the guys that's watching this episode right now, they know Murray, since he was placed in, Matt Pryor, since he was since he replaced Nate Davis, Matt Pryor has been he been solid. He ain't missed a beat. Nate Davis, we was trying to figure out C-Dubb just a couple weeks ago. We was just cracking jokes. It was an indie game, cracking jokes like Nate Davis. How you miss 4 blocks on one play,
bro? One play, bro.
Like, bro, it just didn't make any sense to me, but. Obviously, when you think about everything considered, I would never say that losing a family member is an excuse. But I will say that you will hope that after some time, maybe some time to process things, that a guy will get back to where they need to be so they can continue on and move on with their career. Nate Davis has not done that. Um, I don't know what transpired and what thought he's been or what he's absolutely going through. But I think at this particular time, if you about to bring two offensive linemen back to this squad, you got to cut your losses.
And I hope that no one used that as an excuse. The tragedy that happened to him last year. I think the franchise gave him significant
They
time
did.
to deal with that, and eventually you got to come back to work, and they expect you when you come back to work to come and do your job. He has not done his job since he's been back from that tragedy that he had last year, and I don't want to give anybody that opportunity to give that guy that excuse. If you're on a football field, you are expected to do a job. Now, it is a possibility that I think that one of those other two guys might get cut or might get put to the burner instead of Nate Davis and use Nate Davis as a backup role, but it's just too weird. The field is just too strange. You might as well just cut base with him. I think he fell out of favor with Matt Eberflus. I think that's obvious. I really don't know how Ryan Poles feels about it. Maybe somebody should ask him, one of the medium people. I think they've been missing their opportunity at that. But I think the obvious and the best choice for this football team, because they got significantly better without Nate Davis in the lineup.
Facts.
So the best thing to do is just to cut your loss, dude.
For real, just take it on the chin and
Yeah.
C-Dubb. This, and I think you will agree with this statement. And for some people, it might sound a little harsh, but I think most people will understand. When you lose somebody, it does two things to you. It hurts you for the worse, or it motivates you to be better. I'm not saying what he should have did, but I will point to examples when I've seen players lose others and let those feelings propel
Motivate.
them to put on great performances. I'm not saying he had to do that, but I would have, you know what I'm saying? I would have hoped that that tragedy would have done that for him.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I guess we leave it right there where it lay.
Yeah.
But let us know how y'all feeling about Nate Davis. I'm pretty sure I'm knowing what a lot of you guys are gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
But when you consider Larry Borum and Ryan Bates being eligible to return, if those two players can return, is it time to cut the losses? Let us know down below. Now it's time to get into the mailbag aspect of this episode. We're going to jump right into them. This first one, C-Dubb, is from K2.
Yo, what up, fellas? This your boy K2, man. No, I ain't called in a minute because I've been low-key, because I've been watching. And I just, my heart is just feeling so good after a win. I don't care who we playing or what's going on, bro. I just love when my team wins. And I got something I want to say. And I'm going to let y'all know right now, bro. We probably finna win the next 5 games, bro. All Caleb Williams had to do was just figure out how his O-line plays. If they don't want to hold, then, bro, he's just figuring it out, bro. If they bring the blitz, he's just figuring it out, bro. If he got to hold it a little longer, he's just figuring it out. And, that's the IQ you want from your quarterback position, bro. Regardless of what's going on around you, bro, you need a leader in that pocket that's going to make everything work no matter what. He got, and I know it's coming. Caleb Williams got an O-line coming his way, bro. It may not be this year, but next year for sure they will build a wall in front of him, man, because he's proven that he deserves it, bro. Ain't no way that guy don't deserve an offensive line that's going to hold steady and block everybody. Good things are happening right now in Chicago, man. I feel like a playoff run is probably imminent for us, bro, because I know the last 8 weeks of the season seem like it's tough and all this, bro, but I honestly feel like we all thinking this is the old school Bears This is not the old school Bears that we're seeing, bro. Like, I believe Caleb Williams will ascend and take us to a position that we honestly ain't never seen before, but we've seen from other people, from other teams, bro. Like, dare I say, sometimes he looks like Aaron Rodgers in the pocket, bro. Sometimes he looks like Matthew Stafford, his two favorite quarterbacks. And dare I also say he wears number 18, and we all know who wore number 18 in Indianapolis, bro. One of the greatest to ever do it. And every time Caleb Williams step up to the line, bro, he always checking plays. Like number 18 check plays. I'm just saying, bro. I know we got better competition coming up, bro, but I believe and have faith in that guy enough to know, because the eyeball test is telling me he gonna do some great things, man. Defense, I ain't even got to talk about. Y'all already know we dominate, man. But I hope y'all having a good weekend. Prayers to y'all and y'all family, man. And always, Chicago up, bear down, baby.
Shout out to K2. I know you are very excited. You've been on the Caleb train for a while. I ain't gonna lie to you. But C-Dubb, before you go, just for the people that are wondering, the Bears' next 5 games include Commanders, Cardinals, Patriots, Packers, Vikings. C-Dubb, what you got?
Shout out to K2. I haven't heard from you for a while. I hope everything's okay. Shout out to you and your family as well. I want to talk about everything you said was absolutely on point, by the way. I want to touch on the number 18 part. Obviously, if y'all didn't know, I hope y'all know, because y'all fans of this show. He was talking about Peyton Manning. And I want to bring up a instance when I tried to compare Caleb to Peyton Manning maybe 2 weeks ago. And I would and if you look at it, he's a little bit ahead of Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning's rookie year.
Compared to the start. Yep, you're right.
Peyton Manning's rookie year was bad because he had more interceptions than touchdowns. I think he led the league with like 30-something interceptions.
Bro, it was crazy. It was a high amount for sure.
Yeah. So when I compare him to Peyton Manning, I'm thinking about IQ, his mind. When you think about Peyton Manning, you ain't talking about no athletic gifts. You ain't talking about no arm talent or nothing like that. You thinking about his mind. He beats you with his mind. Caleb, he processes information extremely fast for a rookie, bro. Look how he's cleaned up all his faults from early in the season. This kid is a mixed bag of some of your greatest quarterbacks that ever played this game, and he's only continuing to get better. I love that comment. A lot of what you said was right on the head, K2. Make sure you keep commenting, big dog.
For sure. For clarity, for those that are wondering, Peyton Manning in his rookie season threw 28 interceptions to 26 touchdowns. It's crazy.
See what I'm saying?
But K2, your point, C-Dubb touched on the 18 point. I'm going to touch on the 5 games. Now, when I look at these 5 games, I think the Bears got a hell of an opportunity in front of them before they go and face the Packers. And I think that when you face the Packers, that's going to be a mental test for the Chicago Bears. I don't necessarily think that the Bears have always been a team that can't beat the Packers. It's just a mental thing. They haven't beaten the Packers since 2018, C-Dubb, and I'm over that shit. And I say this last point before we move on. Jordan Love, he's good. I ain't gonna hold you. He's good. But if people think that this man gonna keep chucking up them lucky ass big plays, that shit gonna be over with. The luck is going to run out. The well is going to dry. The rain and the clouds will clear. And when he throw and chuck that shit up versus a Kevin Byard, versus a Jaquan Brisker, Kyler Gordon, Tyreek Stevenson, Jalen Johnson, it's big.
Big. Every time.
So get ready. I'll leave it at that. But shout out to you, K2. Hope your family's doing well, man. All right, C-Dubb. We're going to get into this next one. This one's from Milton.
Milton.
Yo, CBC, Hayes, Bobby, C-Dubb, Big Kev, Steve-O, what it do? This Milton, the Dark Knight, calling from Virginia Beach. Yo, man, that was a decent game, putting the pounding on the Jaguars as they did and everything. So just hope we can all get rested up on this forthcoming bye week and everything so we can get ready and take on the Commanders. And just prayers to Jaquan Brisker and Kyler Gordon. We're gonna need all the help we can get going down this home stretch because this is we already passed all the quizzes. -2 with the Colts and the Texans. So now these grades coming up with these games, they're gonna be counting towards that final grade to get into the playoffs and hopefully to the Super Bowl. Here's goes to hoping. But yeah, just want to say, big up to y'all. Love your show. Just want to comment on that. Just looking forward to us getting healthy and seeing what this home stretch is going to show the rest of this team, and especially those that's really playing. I'm really keeping my eyes on Caleb. I'm just like how well posed and poised he is in the pocket and on the run and making his throws and, just spreading the ball. And I just pray that Shea Waldron also would keep this momentum going and everything. It's going to be, for me, just going to be an emotional game for the Bears and Commanders. Just found out recently, one of my childhood friends that just recently died after the Bears-Jaguars game this past weekend. So I'll be definitely looking at this game and everything. Don't mean to kill the vibe and everything going with this voicemail. I just wanted to say thank you for the show and what you guys do, and just prayers if y'all got friends and family down there in Florida also that went through Helene and Milton, that they're safe and sound as well. But it's going to be an emotional game for me with the Bears and Commanders, so I'm just looking forward to that. And, y'all keep doing what you do. Just wanted to say big ups to y'all. Love y'all. Chicago up, Bear down. I'll holler at you on the next go-round.
For sure. Milton, man, first thing first, appreciate the call. Second thing, man, prayers to you and your family, and my condolences on your loss. Me too. I also lost somebody that I've known. We probably wasn't as close as we should have been over the years, but they passed in that hurricane in Florida. And that was one of those things. So rest in peace to Mama Doolittle. That's what we used to call her. And prayers to you and your family. And I hope that the Chicago Bears could pull out a win for you versus the Commanders. C-Dubb, real quick. I think this is imperative, important, it's serious. It's like whatever word you can put for important. It's important that the Chicago Bears go 3-3, at least within their division. At 4-2, if they go 3-3 versus their division, that's a 7-6 record. If they handle business coming out of the bye week, that's 3 games that can put them at 9-6. And then they take care of business maybe against one of the other teams like the Niners or something. They can get to 11 wins, bro. I think it's possible.
Nice. Shout out to Milton. Blessings to your family and everything. What my nephew said. I copy all those sentiments. I want to focus on Caleb in the next couple games. You want to be great, Caleb? You want to be great? You got some legacy games coming up, Caleb. All the glazing, all the D-Rad that's going to this other guy, this other rookie in Washington. You got a chance to go put him in his place next game. We have not beaten Green Bay in 2018. You want to be great, Caleb? Go beat Green Bay. Oh, Caleb, many people think you don't have a chance against the Minnesota Vikings and how much they be throwing blitzes in our offensive line. You want to be great, Caleb? Show off. This is going to be a great opportunity to see if Caleb is ready to be great.
Hey, he say he keep receipts, and C-Dubb, fuck that Rookie of the Year voting. It's rigged. Some goof-ass Commanders guy said that he voted 2,800 times. I don't know how real it is, but I know that in 5 minutes, I was able to just go in and out and vote. I think it was like 10 times I voted, and it didn't stop me. So if he said he did it 28 times, I could be a believer.
Yeah,
bro, like
come
what?
on, bro. Come on.
But hey, appreciate the call, Milton. Once again, prayers up to you and your family. C-Dubb. Now you already know we finna be black yet again.
Marifa.
Here's the voicemail from Marifa Assad.
Bobby, C-Dubb, hey, them cognac boys. What's happening, fellas? It's your man, Marifa Assad, black yet again, man. Listen, hey, man, we at the halfway mark of our season. The guys right now, somewhere in the Bahamas, or Cancun, on the beach somewhere, laid back drinking something fruity with a damn umbrella in their damn drink. Okay? They relaxing, before they get back to work and come in for the second half of the season. Now, I'm calling in, man, to give my grades, man, for the offense and the defensive side of the ball, okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and give out some grades, man. You know how Lance Briggs give out his grades. Well, Marie Versailles going to give out his grades right now, okay? All right? Now, listen. Defensive line get an A+, man. They've been putting the pressure and holding it down all year long, okay? From the start of the season. And the linebackers and the defensive backfield all get an A+ from me, okay? They get an A+. Now, the quarterback, Caleb Williams is coming along. He's moving up the chain. He's getting better and better each and every week. And I'm going to give him a B+ because he's starting to improve, and he only going to get better from here. The running backs got better too, so I'm going to give him a B, solid B. And the wide receivers, they looking real good. I'm giving them a B too. They improving, all right? And I'm going to get a coaching staff. I'm going to give them a B, B-. They still got a little room to improve, but they got better after the council, the leadership council, got in their ass, okay? So we're going to see how they going to improve. They only going to get better going forward, coming on the second half of the season, okay? So there's my grades right there. A's and B's. Ain't no C's and D's. Oh. I'm going to give a C to their offensive line. They got a little better. Got Nate Davis fine motherfucking ass out of there. But they need to get better to earn that B. Okay? They started to get a little better with Matt Pryor in there. Okay? And they only got more people coming back. So they should get up to a B coming here in the next half of the season. But look at, man, I got to get up out of here. I got a place to go. I got place to see. But you know what I'm going to say before I leave? It's Chicago up. And bad out, baby. FTB. Let's go.
Marifa, I love how you end every voicemail throwing shots at Green Bay. Appreciate you, bro. C-Dubb, what you got?
Hey, man, I think those was some fair grades. I would just give my grades, and I'm going to just do it offense, defense, and coaching staff, and I'm going to add a grade for the offensive line. Offense, I'm going to give them a B+ for the progress that they made, and I think it's sustainable. Defense has got to be an A+ all the way around. Defensive line, linebackers, and defensive backfield. They are top 5 defense in the league, statistically and just from the eye test. And the coaching staff, I'm gonna give them C+. Give them a C+. I get a D. All the coaches together C+. And the offensive line, I'm gonna be a little grateful. I'm gonna be a little graceful and give them a C. I ain't gonna say C-. I'm gonna give them a C for holding the team together. But I think your grades are very fair, Marifa.
I think they are very fair for the offensive lines. Marifa gave them a C-. Me personally, I'll give them a C+. They've been a lot better as the season went on. For the coaching, you gave them a what? C?
C+.
I think the coaching staff deserves at least a plus. A plus. What the hell
You
is
about to say a bus?
The coaching staff, for me, deserves at least a B-.
Okay.
At least, in my opinion, because the defense has been good all season, and the offense has been starting to turn it around. But other than that, it's pretty fair. It's pretty fair. But appreciate the call, Marifa. We're gonna keep moving along, C-Dubb. This next one is from Fred.
Fred.
Cognac boys, what up, man? What it do? Be your boy Fred, man. How you guys living, man? I hope everything going well with y'all and you and your families, man. Nothing but abundance and prosperity to you guys. Hey, man, I want to talk about this game, you know, since Sunday. You got the number 1 pick versus the number 2 pick. Like, James Daniels, he doing his thing. And I know I've been critical of Caleb, you know what I'm saying, coming out in the past. And I know I said that we should have took James Daniels, though. But, you know, Caleb seemed like he getting it together as games he go along, you know. And I hope that, you know, his development stride continues to be that quarterback that we needed. Not saying that, you know, not trying to do no Justin. I still am a Justin fan, though. But I just hope these coaches do right by him, man. You know, continue to let this guy ball. Continue to let him get a chemistry with his team. You know, so that way we can be that top team and have a good ass quarterback. So we can be to talk about, hey, we got a good quarterback to go with a good defense and all this. You feel me? So, and I was sitting here thinking like, and Ryan Poles talking about making a trade and everything, as far as like getting somebody else. I think he might go with an offensive lineman, but knowing Ryan Poles, he might just go ahead and draft an offensive lineman coming out, so that way he ain't got to worry about paying him no contract versus getting a veteran lineman, which I will mind us getting a vet lineman, but hey, you know, he want to go young on that line so that line can grow together. And I hope he get rid of Nate Davis sooner the better. Don't wait till the offseason, because we paying all this fucking money, you know, like just to sit on the bench. That money, we could have spent that money elsewhere, though, you feel me? So it is what it is. And also I was thinking, like, if Ryan Poles, if he does make a trade, I won't be surprised he pulled the trigger on getting Max Crosby to be on the opposite side of Montez Sweat. If he able to pull that off and turn around and restructure that man's contract to where it ain't going against the salary cap, man, teams better watch out, because we taking names and kicking ass, man, all day long, you feel me? So I won't be surprised if he make a trade like that, or he just gonna wait till the draft and end up going heavy on the O-line as well, because we coming. It's about that time. I know I've been critical of Ryan Poles as well, though. But let me know what you think, fellas. And man, continue doing what y'all doing. Y'all my guys, man. I love y'all. C-Dubb and Bobby, man. And Steve-O and Big Kev on Hayes, man. Chicago up, bear down to nothing.
You already know Chicago up, bet down to nothing. Appreciate you, and I hope your family doing well as well, bro. Me personally, C-Dubb, a lot of people ain't gonna like this, but I don't think Max Crosby coming to this team, bro. I just think that right now, financially, I mean, production, if you base it off that, it sounds great, and I believe he'll be an instant impact, no lie. But I just don't see it happening because, one, you got to give up a lot of draft capital, and most people and the Raiders might be asking for that first rounder. I don't know if Ryan Poles want to give it up. Secondly, if we look at Ryan Poles, he has to look at what's about to hit his desk. Jaquan Brisker got to get signed. Kyler Gordon gonna have to get signed, and Tevin Jenkins gonna have to get signed. It's people that's gonna have to get signed. Max Crosby is going to take from that. Now, if Ryan Poles feel like that he can plug in some of those holes with some draft picks, cool, maybe, but I don't know. If I'm just a little weary. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just a little against it because if I'm looking at what the situation is, I just don't believe it's gonna happen.
Nephew, when is the trading deadline?
November 5th.
So it's right around the corner. So they playing 2 more games before the trading line. They can go 6-2. Now the thing that Ryan Poles has got to calculate in his head, depending how the next 2 games go. Do you think your team can? Is this crazy? This going to come? Do you think they can win it all? I think a Max Crosby deal is signifying a certain direction, like we trying to go for it, like right now. And I don't think you need to do it right now. That's for those reasons that Nephew said. You got some young players that need to be paid. But if you see that move, you know Ryan Poles is going for it.
Yeah, and I think that it's one thing that Steve-O, before we move on, Steve-O said this, I think at the start of the season, and it stuck with me. He was like, what I don't want, he said, and I'm paraphrasing, he pretty much said that he doesn't want Ryan Poles to swing for the fences too fast because then you can fuck up what you already built or what you're trying to build. And right now, you're building something that looks all right. You know what I'm saying? You building something that looks towards to the future. I don't know if he's going to swing this soon. And if he does, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But hey, we're gonna get into the last one to the day. This last one is from Xavier.
X.
What's going on, guys? I got a quick question for y'all today. This is Xavier calling in, man. I just wanted to say, man, bro, Caleb has been balling, bro. I'm happy that we can finally say that we got our best Chicago Bears quarterback. I ain't gotta hear no more about Sid Luckman and all that bullshit because I don't even know who he is or what was so great about him. My mom and daddy probably wasn't even born when Sid Luckman was playing, so that's neither here nor there. Because I don't even know who Buddy is, really. I'm being honest. But they say he was great. But anywho, I'm tired of the media, bro. I'm tired of the media. They keep on saying, who did the Bears beat? Who did the Bears beat? They didn't beat nobody. Bro, Washington ain't beat nobody neither, bro. They ain't beat nobody good neither, bro. The teams that they beat were the Bengals, the Giants, and somebody else. It was like two more teams. But their combined record is 7-17. The teams they beat have a combined record of 7-17. The teams that we beat, I think, had a combined record of like 4-18 or 5-18, which it doesn't matter, bro. Like, I don't care. You beat who's out there in front of you, bro. Like, literally, we can't help that they made the schedule the way they did. It just is what it is. Now, hopefully this offensive line has confidence and they can keep Caleb upright for these next couple games. Because we got Washington and Arizona. Those are definitely winnable games. But we have to win those games. Because after that, when those division runs start, bro, it's going to get crazy once we got to play everybody in the division. But, man, that's just how I feel about it. What y'all think about the media, though? Constantly saying we didn't beat nobody, bro, because that's annoying. And Washington ain't beat no world beaters either. But Chicago up, bear down.
Hey, we appreciate the call, Xavier. For me, when it comes to the media, I already know the type of shit they be on. Just a few weeks ago, after the Bears lost to the Indianapolis Colts, Colin Cowherd went on his show and said the Bears will lose 3 straight. The Bears won 3 straight. Then we talked about Chris Canty talking about, I don't know if the Bears are treating Caleb Williams well. How does Caleb Williams look now? How does the offense look now? And who cares about who they're playing? They're winning. It's been a very long time that the Chicago Bears went into a game and they were the superior team and they absolutely stumped the team. Not just one, stumped them in consecutive weeks. We've been busting ass for weeks. I can't wait till the game against the Washington Commanders. Y'all stay tuned because I'm pulling out props.
No, bro. I never understood that argument because you play what's on your damn schedule, what you was not supposed to try to win or something. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand that argument. It's just gaslighting. You want your narrative to pull through and be true. Some people just want to win even if they cause to lie, even if they have to lie, they want to win. So I always say what I feel, and if it don't come true, I'm willing to, you know what I'm saying, I was wrong on that shit. You know what I'm saying? But Caleb ain't got to do nothing but just keep going out there and play who on his schedule. The Bears, I'm sorry, fuck that. Not just Caleb. The Chicago Bears, all they got to do is just go out there and play who on their schedule and try to win those games. And for the last 3 weeks, they've been impressive on both sides of the ball doing so. And the quarterback has been terrific as a rookie, looking like one of the best quarterbacks in the league. So just continue to do your job. The people going to talk and try to make narratives all they want. All you can do is play who in front of you. That's it.
That's it. Well, we appreciate all those that called in. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all and hope y'all are doing well. For those that want to get involved for the next episode, make sure you call in and leave your take. The number to do so is 773-242-9336. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate y'all. We finna get up out of here. Peace.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.